Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Bryn's Madhouse, where Bryn is going to be leading the construction of 2 decks for Travis and I for an upcoming patron game day, which at the time that this video has come out has already happened, and we've put an unsuspecting patron into these 2 decks, which is going to be pretty fun. Thanks, Russ. And then also, the actual gameplay is going to be out on the channel in the near future. We've debated a few ideas, and the one we're working with is Hank Samson, who is going to try and kill himself to get Sister Mary's support and bless through all those sorts of things. And so it's like, from the gauge of it is that Hank is going to be like our fighter, and we're going to try to get him a big weapon, which is always like a good place to start with these.
Yeah, like something big and cool.
Yeah. And Sister Mary is going to kind of be like the support role for the team.
We're gonna be like Flex Sister Mary. I'm not exactly sure what she's gonna be doing that isn't trying to sell Hank.
Yeah.
Something that he maybe shouldn't have because he's not got a
he's misguided.
lights.
Yeah, he's a little bit misguided. So, should we try to figure out what the big thing is?
Well, I think it's probably gonna be a shotgun. 'Cause shotguns are sick. And also, like, the shotgun has a rather solid payoff for having a big stupid number.
Yep.
Which is like mostly what Hank does. Yeah, great. No, you're right. Like, we could just play the hammer, but then who cares? Why are we even doing that? So, like, I think that's a cool option. We could just be selling him like all kinds of stupid crap.
Hey, Russ.
Like the machine gun or a flamethrower, or like we could sell him a lightning gun. But does he really need 11 number? Like, probably not.
No, I mean, probably not. Especially when the shotgun also just kind of like will do more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think shotgun's where we want to be.
I think the shotgun is mostly where we want to be. I think the Hank that we're going to try to be is the Hank who gets money for taking damage from attacks.
Yeah, so that's going to be this one, the 6-fist one.
Yeah. Yeah, the other one, the one that draws cards, could, I guess, like, we could try to trade him the...
Oh, no, how about we don't bite the cables, Russ? That's all. Crazy boy.
Go back
if we're playing the one that draws cards, we could give him the cursed sword. But the level 1 cursed sword that like attaches.
Blade.
Yeah, Hungering Blade.
Still a face.
I don't think that's particularly cool though. The shotguns are just big and flashy, and that's what we're trying to do here, I think. Because we're probably going to try to have to kill like a big demon or a blob or something.
Yeah, there's going to be something big that we're going to have to kill.
It's how most of these scenarios go.
Yeah.
So I think it's that.
Sure.
Like, we could play Runic Axe, but like, if we're playing Runic Axe, why are we not just playing Runic Axe?
Yeah, and we've already done that with Daniela, right?
Yeah,
so
we've already been there.
Life.
Yeah, tried living that life.
It was good.
It was good. We could also give him like the bar. Maybe we put that in our deck too, and we just give him whichever one of the guns we get first, and then that's just life. Although I think the BAR I've got a different idea for, so maybe we'll hang on to that one for a little while.
Hey, probably 2 shotguns and throw like 1 bar in there, just as a backup. Depends if we're gonna actually play any weapons in the Hank deck.
Any weapons in the Honk deck?
And if not, like, where are we gonna put in that deck?
So in the Hank deck, I think we want what's it called? Spirit of Humanity first and foremost. I think, because this plays the game that Sister Mary is trying to play.
Yep.
And like
probably Ancient Covenant too, then.
Does thing well? I mean, we could play Ancient Covenant. That like also
really
does play like a pretty neat thing with the shotgun, where we're just like, hey, what if we pass the test, buy 2 more than we thought we could?
Yeah.
That's pretty okay.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
I don't think there's too much else in the way of succeed by that we could play because that's a green thing,
Yeah.
really. I mean, like, I guess we could play the amulets and just like heal them, but
Yeah, that actually is kind of sick. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
another way.
Yeah,
Just
it's
another
just
way
like
for
a-
Hank to not die.
yeah, like it's a way that could work. We also want to take a look at like probably the most expensive red cards because we are likely going to have the money to play with them.
All right, cost. Give me like, let's go by 4. Oh.
It's really not much, eh? Will to survive is probably pretty fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one definitely has been in the running for old reliable for a long time because it like was
Yeah.
once upon a time.
We feasibly could even get by with.
Yeah, we might not even need the upgraded one because like a single test where we do not
So
reveal a
we're
chaos
making-
token might be good enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like 2
yeah.
of those.
Yeah, that seems pretty alright.
I think that's fine.
For experience, we could look like Dig Deep 4. So we don't get bodied by the encounter deck.
Yep, just get some protection for that.
And that is a resource sink.
Yep. Just get rid of that. Dig. Yeah, I could go 2 of these to give just that like survivability.
I mean, we can even play the level 2 versions, really.
Yeah, because we'll
Yep.
probably have the money to pay for them,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is better than playing Scrapper because Scrapper makes us good at things that we don't need to be gooder at.
Gooder is more damage.
Oh, yeah, I mean, like, it is, but we're also, like, starting with a 9.
Yeah, but we could have 10 or 11 or even 12.
Yeah, you're right, we could. We could.
It's just for the this one. It's
perfectly
just whenever
valid.
you take damage, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I could do it with we could do it with the Spirit of Humanity to just get resources.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, like, I think that is fine. We could have the Scrapper as well to be able, but then that's, like, doubling up on foot,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine, I guess. I think we want a brick and a sock. Long shot is what that card actually is called.
Brutal fisting.
Yeah, we probably do want brutal fisting as well because we're not going to play weapons in the Hank deck.
No.
I mean, we could probably get by without and
'Cause I
just
don't
playing
think we
like,
need them.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which dig do we want? Level 2?
I think the level 2 is fine. The other one's like a little bit stronger, but
If we're planning on having resources to sink, we might as well have something to sink them into, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
right. Okay, that's only like some cards, eh?
Yeah. 10 of 35, and we've spent 12 XP.
All right, so we can't heal ourselves, so that's pretty cool. We probably do want to include an ally. Jess seems boring, but also gives punch, which is like, I guess what we're doing.
We could play the Dilemma Lee
Yeah, got you.
and play a bunch of dilemmas.
No.
Yeah, I mean, like we could play Jacob Morrison because we're doing that already.
Yeah, I could. That's more interesting, at least.
Yeah, let's do that. That is, like, I mean, sure, Jessica Hyde is kind of nuts and probably would do the trick, but all right, we're gonna play Schaffner's catalog to pay for cards out of the other deck
Mm-hmm.
because we're probably gonna have money.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't have money, something's gone horribly wrong. And
Play Take Heart. We probably should play that.
When I was going to search something.
Nah.
I mean, Take Heart's like what's his star? It's like +1, +0.
It's
Yeah.
a funny joke. It's a funny joke.
The Sisters Mary's puts tokens in the bag, so
Yeah, but it doesn't work when you throw it at other people's things or if you want it to.
it's kill jar close
So-
to the shotgun. We should probably look at blast
Yeah,
cards.
I mean, so like on that line of thinking, like the Take Heart is probably quite good for like giving Sister Mary shit.
Yep.
Because she's going to need stuff to do.
Yep. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
We should look at the bless cards for.
Yeah, we're not like a tapeworm. We're like one of those fish that digs a hole that a shrimp lives in, but the shrimp keeps other things out of the hole, and thing.
Token of faith.
We can do Token of Faith to have some autofill protection as well for the shotgun.
Mm. We definitely could do that.
I like that as like a one-of.
Yeah, we have nothing else in our accessories.
How much? Yeah, like we
3.
we do want. No, sorry. How much XP do we have left?
8. And we should honestly, I think we should take in the thick of it so Hank can die quicker as well.
That's
Even
fair.
though it's a bit of a cop out, there's a reason for it here.
Yeah.
And then we'll use that to buy spiritual healing and heal one of it.
We can spend our experience on versatile to get arcane research.
We could.
We could.
Sorry, I also wanted to
could
look
do
up. That's what I wanted to look up. There's something that does for ammo, but there's not for this one. Okay, so Hank can't help with that at all.
No, he's garbage.
So yeah, so he has to help Sister Mary in other ways. Onto the bless cards here. I mean, Shrine of the Morai is probably
Yeah, that's pretty
something to
solid.
consider.
Yeah, that card is very strong.
And it's a good way for Sister Mary to keep getting stuff back. And also the other investigator who's there too,
Yep.
I guess. Yeah.
The other person, no.
Yeah.
They cannot have
They're not allowed to use
If
it.
they're not in this relationship, they cannot look at the shrine.
Yeah, beloved, we should play.
Yeah, I mean, we were in yeah.
We probably do want to play like the Keep Faith, because we're gonna have money to pay for it.
Yep.
And it's kind of just free, and it does Sister Mary's thing.
Should Sister Mary look in the long term of playing some of the big bless payoff cards?
Yeah, I think so. I think like we're gonna spend what is it, 8 or 10 XP on shotguns?
8, yeah, it's 2.
Because I think
They're
that's
4
a
each.
4.
Yeah.
So we're gonna spend it on that. We do have to spend it on something else. So I do actually have a little bit in mind for this one.
We could just have less
Oh
weaknesses.
yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
This is an option.
He's not. He's
He's
not.
not.
Right.
He's not.
He's not wrong.
We could just actually just make this level 0 deck from here on out. Yeah.
Like, I mean, or just less weaknesses is less painful when you're digging for one specific card.
Maybe. You're not totally wrong.
I don't. It's
what,
more fun.
What
to
more
put
do we
these
need for
fruits
the
in,
Hank
but-
deck? We need 8 XP worth of shit?
Yeah. 11 because we're doing it in the thick of it.
11 XP worth of stuff. Hey.
Yeah.
Throw at least one Shrine of the Morai in there. That's like,
Yeah, I think that card is quite good.
it's really good.
Strange how that works. Recursion and whatnot.
I did this with Parallash Campede, and I kept picking it up with Survival Technique and putting it back down.
Well,
Turns
that's
out that's
broken.
pretty good. Yeah.
It's kind of fucked.
Yep. Oh, what's that skill? The yellow skill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what?
What's that yellow skill do?
This one?
Yeah.
It's not yellow.
Successful. Add
Cards
1
yellow.
bless for each damage or horror on you, whichever is less.
Wow, that's kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
We could
not
go for a
good.
Radiant Smite as well to get a bunch of like not weapon damage in Hank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Another button
Radiant
he can
Smite
press.
is fine. I don't mind that card. Good Weather is also a very strong card, I think.
We probably want to. I mean, we probably in one of these decks. Like I imagine, we want the before we get there. Scroll Prophecies probably are gonna be pretty good here.
Mm-hmm. We love digging. For
Just
cards.
before, yeah, because we're gonna be digging for cards, so we might as well have a way to dig.
I mean, Sister Mary can just play backpack or prepared for the worst or whatever,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
These are both true. Backpack is a very solid choice because the extra bullet cards are all supplies.
Mm-hmm.
So Backpack can also find them.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah,
What cards
there's
we need?
like red cards that cost.
We need
XP
15
there.
cards for Hank
Jesus Christ.
and 7 XP.
Okay, show me XP cards.
All right, reset. Level 1 to 5.
Level 1 to 5. We could give Hank the mask that flips the broken diadem. Should we?
No, I think,
I
I think it's paradoxical. Which we could do with Spirit of Humanity, but not into any turns, and then we won't be able to do that.
No, we'll still be able to do that. We gotta.
Yeah. This is the classic mid-episode Bryn's Madhouse pivot. Yeah.
It is the classic. All right, so we can't use hand slots really, because we need our hands for a gun.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a little awkward. That is a little awkward. We could probably play with like the hazard protection gear, whatever it's called.
Play with 9 of rods so we don't
Protective
get dunked by chilling cold or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That also seems very good.
I love nanorods.
Yeah, let's play the 9 of rods.
This does cost 4.
It costs a lot of money, and that's normally the drawback.
Yeah.
So I think that's fine.
How much do you want?
What do we need?
We need 3 more experience.
Sure.
So if we do
And then
2
we
of
need a
those,
1?
a 1 experience.
Okay.
Give me the old 1 to 1.
Let's take a favor of the sun,
Yeah, that seems good too.
I think.
All right, now we just need
Now we just
11
need, like, more
cards. Yeah.
All right, so we probably don't want lucky.
Yeah, look at damage as well. But not the assets.
Yeah, but not the good ones.
Perseverance is a fine card.
Perseverance is a fine card.
I like that one.
It's a good way not to die. The hell is that bottom card?
Move the 5 damage and horror from investigators. Ask controlled by investigators at location. For each defeated by this effect, draw 1 card and then remove this from the game. It's a double as well.
It is commit for. It's got great symbols.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have pretty solid
Should
symbols.
Toss a couple of those.
Yeah,
bad
we
boys
can
in
we
there.
can play that
We're just looking for
because
garbage.
that's like pretty close, pretty similar to something that the Sister Mary deck is going to be trying to do already.
Yep.
We can play Inspiring Presence because that
Ready's Jacob.
readies Jacob, which we're already doing.
Yep.
As well as being able to heal one of
That's
Sister
damage.
Mary's allies if that should be something that we want to do.
I'm just searching draw now.
You don't need that.
Um,
End of the Road's always a good one.
yeah, we can play Ward of Protection to also stop the game
It's
from
kind
getting
of. It
us.
does do brain damage, so that's
Yeah, it's fine.
scary. Well, Hank don't have that much brain.
We got a plan for that.
Eureka.
And that plan is to die.
And that plan, death. How many more cards do we need?
3.
Okay, give us 2 darings, because if we fail the test that we're committing this to, then we are fucked anyway. And, like, we'll take an overpower, because that card is also pretty good and, like, more or less what we're trying to do.
I thought we didn't need more punch. That's why we weren't playing
Yeah,
Scrapper.
we don't.
Why don't we play Guts instead?
Because we don't need that
We
either.
didn't put Scrapper in.
I know we didn't put Scrapper in. I thought we weren't playing it because we didn't need more punch. Then we put a bunch of cards and they give us more punch.
Yeah, but they also give other people more punch.
They don't need that. We're though.
So daring gives us evade
We're never
as
doing
well,
that.
which we can't get from Scrapper. No, that's not how that works.
But I thought Scrapper could foot 2 Bryn.
Nope. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I think
Man,
I think like
It's gonna be great if we're
this-
3 people and I'm like, I'm Hank, I'm the fighter, and then the monster comes with 5 health and I'm like, sorry brother, I don't got my weapon yet. Sorry brother, this one's on you.
It'd be so awkward. They're like playing support, some secret deck, and they're like, they play that 5 cost
That's
tomahawk
not
to
a turn,
you,
yeah.
and you're like,
Find a brute force.
pick the wrong person.
Yeah, I think this is like pretty fine. If anything else, but like I guess we could cut the 9 of rods and play because we've got like the Ward of Protection. and play like
Scrapper.
what do you call it? Scrapper instead
Yep.
for that XP.
What types can
We could do that,
can he play? Spirit and
Innate.
Innate. Spirit and
and
innate.
then like play the last. We could just play like guts or whatever. That's like cut the
Those are the
the
nano rods.
overpower as well,
Yeah.
and then play like 2 guts or something like that. That's like a valid plan, I think. Yeah. He'll live to the ripe old age of turn 4, at least.
Yeah, because the mode this one turns into, it has less horror. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine though. We gotta.
No, that's what I mean about the guts, because the
Yeah.
if we play Blob, it's a bit more heavy on the foot, but we have more red for that second part, so it's
Yeah.
less of a risk there. Okay.
All right. And then we're playing Sister Mary. Sister Mary needs to have teamwork in order to trade the shotgun away.
How's she gonna get it?
How's she gonna get it? I'm glad you asked that. Stick to the plan is a card.
Yeah, I know. That's what I
And
thought.
part of why we need we need more XP for this stupid pile.
Oh, it's in the thick of it here. Let me just quickly do that. In the thick of it.
Then buy another scrapper.
Perfect. We sticking to the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to the plan, and then we're gonna need like a pile of allies and other applicable soak. Because we're gonna play Solemn Vow to take Hank's damage. Because that's not healing him.
But never the other person.
Legally distinct.
Yeah, this
no,
is-
we're just gonna like. Can we give more than one Solemn Vow to like? There's
Yeah.
You
yeah,
can,
there's no rule that says we can't like just have like 2 or 3 Solemn Vows on Hank.
We should play
Can she play sound support? No, she can't.
lucid dreaming.
That would be something. Okay, so then from here we want like efficient soak. But that's whatever.
Yeah, 'cause she's not a warden. She's a believer in blessed.
Blessed believer, huh?
Yeah. What sort of blessed token stuff can we play?
Oh,
I think
hopefully more than a bit.
we want to play probably a Hallowed Mirror as our thing. Probably, because we can't heal him anyway.
No.
We can play Holy Rosary.
We could play Holy Rosary.
That one's real
That
good.
card is very strong. We could play Nephthys. That does like make our plan of moving stuff a little bit more awkward, but Nephthys I think is very strong.
Yeah.
And I think I would like to be playing 2 of it. And that's like our ally.
Yeah. And that's 22 XP.
Yeah, and then we can do a whole other thing. Let's take the custom ammunition. I think I like that card. Maybe we only need 1, because we can put it underneath the stick to the plan. What's the customizable extra bullets card?
Custom
'Cause it's not-
modifications?
Okay, and what does this do?
After ammo spent from or placed on attached asset by an event, place 1 ammo. So this is the one for this. If you succeed by 3 or more, deal +1 damage,
That's pretty cool.
+2 fist.
Okay.
Russ, oh, he's over there. That's fine. Scratch as much as you want over there.
Okay, so we got 22, so we can spend 7 more points, eh?
Did you want any extra ammunitions?
We can spend 6 more points.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So we put, like, our stick to the plan is going to be, like, teamwork, custom ammunition and extra ammunition.
Do we just need one teamwork then, or do you want to run two?
I mean, like, I think we can just play the two, because we can, like, hot swap whatever parts around. Yep. Like, it's not a terrible card, which is something totally different than what I would have told you about a year ago.
Yes.
But I think that card is fine.
Should probably play well maintained.
Why?
In case the gun gets discarded or runs out
cares?
of bullets, and then you can get it back and all the attachments back.
Yeah, but then we have to, like, play it and give it to him again.
Yeah. We can do that twice.
Yeah, but like the custom,
And
so like
you control.
we're not gonna discard it, right? Like we don't have a way to do that on
Man,
demand.
it'd be so
And
funny
if the
if we played
game is
Blob
gonna,
and it got eaten immediately.
that would suck.
That would be really
that would
funny.
suck.
That would be. We should
don't know
tell
how
the
to
other.
tell you guys.
We should tell the other groups, just so you know, this one's gonna be a doozy. Oh.
So I like the custom modifications. I think we're gonna play 2 of those.
What do you want on it?
I think we're gonna play the Quicksilver bullets because that's already what it does, and then well, I would like the extended magazine.
We're at 30
But,
right now.
Yeah, like I don't think that's viable.
Do we maybe want to do something other than Nethys,
yeah, we
just
could
because
ditch the
she's
Nethys
8
'cause she's
XP?
expensive.
Yeah.
Too much
money.
I mean, we
should
probably put Tetsuo in here, right?
Yeah, Tetsuo.
Yeah, we play Tetsuo because he does.
He does everything we want.
He does everything.
Yeah.
Should probably be playing like, the Blessed
We can play like.
Covenant.
Yes, probably. Sacred Covenant?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, pal. We can play Backpack.
Emergency cash would probably be good to grab off that as well.
Yeah, and then we definitely are gonna need some money to pay for some of this stuff.
Yeah.
What else does that find? It finds items.
Voice of Ra is pretty good for her economy wise.
It is, yeah. Voice of Ra.
Right, I always forget this card actually exists.
Yeah, with the tab.
Yeah, that's why I'm
really
looking
nice.
at the purple cards right now.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what they are.
I think we want to play Time Warp if we have space for it.
Do the Time Warp.
Because,
What are you doing? Trying to kill Travis's foot? What's that about, buddy?
Because this gets us out of like a disastrous shotgun play.
That won't happen.
Oh, sorry, I thought it might.
You've done wrong.
That would be so yeah. Do we want to get more like soak for the Solemn Vow as well?
Yes.
Okay, we'll put a pin in Time Warp. We can see us.
Kicking is like, what the fuck? You
Yeah, don't do that.
can get bodied next time or else I'm gonna pile drive you.
Is there a way to have this show us cards that only have printed health?
No, but we can probably just go by asset. Oh, we can.
Good to know the
This can do anything, Bryn, to answer your question.
I mean, that's actually kind of neat.
Yeah.
How does this this stupid 3/3 card work up at the top here?
It can only be assigned damage and horror from treachery effects.
How does Solemn Vow work? That just gets moved onto it.
It
right?
is, yeah. It is just
So
does
like
just
that
move it.
works the way that I would want it to.
Yeah.
Well, it takes up a hand slot, so we can't use it.
Yeah,
That's
we
fine.
already the scroll prophecies. Like, if we can find other stuff, maybe something better than that. But it is very good for searching.
I have Get to Know Thor as health.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. We could play like Hunter's Armor. That'll
And
cost
David
us a little
Renfield.
bit of XP, but we can play like the hunter's armor and give it like +2 blue. Because I think that's only 1.
It's competing with backpack for the slot.
David Renfield is like free soak. It also
David Renfield
helps our
probably would be
money
really
problem.
good.
He is
Yeah.
probably very good.
In theory, spiritual resolve is endless soak as well.
Spiritual resolve is sweet. I think we have like 1 XP if we play like the lesser backpack.
I don't know.
Do we have a necklace slot?
No, not
Do we have
currently.
any XP?
Yeah, we have 4.
Play binder's jar and put the oozes in it.
Put the oozes in the jar,
Yeah. And then they don't split.
then they don't split. Put the big oozes in the jar.
Yeah.
The big oozes in
and
the
only
jar?
Get the shitty ones.
That could be pretty good.
It's when an enemy at your location is
I don't
defeated.
know what that means because I haven't played this
You put the
scenario. But
oozes in the jar, Bryn. Who's the man now?
salami arms.
I'll put the oozes in the jar, Bryn.
I think Travis wants to put the oozes in the
Oh,
jar.
fuck that. I think the oozes should go in the jar. Oh, you know what would be... So we're trying to find something that can soak heart damage, right?
Yeah, heart and brain, just damage in general.
Why? You know what soaks a lot of heart damage? Armor for Dennis.
Yeah, but not in the way we want it to.
Does it only heal when it takes damage?
It doesn't heal, it cancels it when it's assigned to it. Which is the same reason the other thing would be pretty okay. Okay, let's nix the backpacks. I think we might need the points for those.
We can play Hollow Chalice.
And like we're
It's
gonna
nice.
need to find the shotgun, so we're probably on like
Prepared.
prepared for the worst. Which is not ideal because we don't have another weapon. But that's okay. It's gonna be an issue, you guys, not an issue me.
Yeah.
So no problems there.
Nothing. I love that card because I just look at it every time I'm like, what?
We got 24, so we got like 9 XP.
Yep, assuming we're doing 8 XP.
Why do we have 8?
32
Why do we get 32?
if we take in the thick.
Otherwise
we have 5. Otherwise we have 5.
Because in the thick of it, like you said.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have 5 otherwise.
Okay, so we could take the spiritual resolve for that. That's a valid option.
We can get a free shot in the shotgun if she takes a locked and loaded.
Is it any investigator?
It's when it enters play under your control. But she has to play first.
That's so funny. I just get an extra shot out of that. No, but what's going to happen is you're going to end up playing the second shotgun and you're going to be like, just kidding, it was me all along. Dish, dish, dish.
I mean, that doesn't seem like a bad card.
There is that new card, Primed for Action.
This is you control. Interesting.
Could be like a potential. Oh, they have a stick to the plan thing?
Holy shit.
What can't
cool.
Arkham build do? Bring my grandma back.
Can it correctly show me what cards Carolyn can play?
Yes.
Wow.
What a country.
Can it search reminder text for references to parlay so that
Yes.
I know that
Yes.
it's fucked up?
It can. I actually think if you go by game text, it includes it might include parlay for that.
We can play like some venturers. I think that card is pretty okay for what we're trying to do. We'll probably play like the one that gives 2 money to 2 people.
Stand together.
I mean, Hank's not gonna need that. We'd probably be better off
Correct.
playing motivational speech for her.
Why?
Yeah.
We have 6 allies.
Yeah. Drop the ally
Yeah,
for
we don't need to
cheaper.
uncage the man.
Why not?
Because we're going to keep them in the cage so they can die there without hope.
That- Okay, but we need to like look. We could put a motivational speech. Okay.
You're right, this is effectively one more money.
There's also like the free action.
How many more cards do we need?
Nothing. This is it.
That could be a deck. That could be a deck.
I noticed that the only purple cards in the deck are the ones that Justin and I suggested.
Yeah, that's because it's a bullet caddy deck. You know what purple doesn't do? Really make bullets. There's like that skill that does it, I guess, kinda. Where like you refill that like half its uses. But that's only
for
one.
spells, I think, for charges. Run for those. I think we should shave an emergency cash for a drinky cup.
For Halochels?
We can't heal the other guy.
It's for us when we take his damage. And all the damage we're gonna take.
We're not going to take all the damage.
Okay, these massive multiplayer scenarios have so much damage on the encounter cards. And we will just eat shit.
Yeah, we got 6 allies.
I thought those were for Hank, but okay.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, okay, but like, what, are we both going to take infinite damage?
Yes. You'd be surprised.
I mean, we could drop we could do a 1 unprepared for the worst and put the 1 on the stick to the plan.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
And still
I mean,
do
like,
sippy cup. Doesn't hurt to have. Doesn't hurt to have.
It's full of grape juice.
Especially because once you're done with your scroll prophecy shotgun stuff, you can actually use your hand slot. I can dig that.
But then what's going to stick to the plan?
1 teamwork.
Yeah.
You don't need to find it. Prepared for the worst. And then 1 of your upgrades, probably.
probably the custom ammunition.
Yeah.
Emergency cash.
No, emergency cash isn't going anyplace. That card's just here. We're going to draw it with our hallowed chalice or whatever that draws cards, right?
And we have 3 spiritual results, holy shit.
Yeah, like we have like so much soak.
Yeah, we probably don't need the talent chalices then.
I think it's more important that we're able to find the shotgun.
Okay.
Should we prepared it or something?
Can we cut emergency cash for promise of powers?
We don't need those.
We do.
What are we going to use them for? To test
tests.
ourselves?
Yeah.
Fuck that. We're just going to draw blessed tokens.
What if we need to like get
if we don't draw
clue?
if we don't draw blessed tokens to pass our test, then God did not will it.
Can't argue with that, Travis.
that is tough.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. Okay.
I like it. About the deck.
It's definitely a pile. It's not the worst Sister Mary pile I've ever imagined.
Do we have extra experience on this? No, we use all. Okay, good.
Yeah. This one's all 32.
Yeah, this is gonna be goated.
Yep. I mean, if there's a group with 4, I'm gonna put us in that group.
Yeah.
1
And
because it's on camera, and 2 because an extra
need
person's gonna be
2
nice.
people.
Then somebody
Get
else has to
clues.
experience this as well.
Yeah.
I mean, if we get someone who's a rogue, I can be like, bring money car like Faustian and Bank Job, because they'll go really far for like helping you out. I think that'd be really good.
Yeah, now you can be like.
I
give
mean,
me
if
the money
somebody's
instead.
playing, if somebody else is playing blue, you can be like, "Hey, teamwork might be goated
Yep.
here."
Pass that on. Okay, well, look forward to that in a few days. I hope you enjoyed this deck building session, and I hope you're excited to see Hank with his shotgun and Sister Mary. Sorry, Sister Mary.
Sister Mary with her stuff.
Yeah, she's there too. Bye.